Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to Scrap Backwards. I am a couple of days late. I do apologise to you all and to Kathy. I haven't been too well and I lost my voice for a little bit. Got some health stuff going on, scary stuff, waiting for results. So yeah, I couldn't be helped, but I couldn't really talk. So here we are, a couple of days late, but we are scrapping backwards once again. And I pulled out another page kit. We're getting towards the end of these now, which is exciting. All 25 will have been used, which is good news. This is page kit 12, but like I've said throughout, I've used them in a random order, so that doesn't really mean anything. Don't know what photo we're going to use, but this is what is in it. I have added these two cutter parts, but everything else was in it. So what I thought we would do is, let's just move all that there. I'm going to use this as my background. And this paper is, what is it? It's Pink Paisley and Many More, paper number 5 from 2019. So it's quite an old one. I'm just going to trim that branding strip off. And then I am going to take half an inch off the top and half an inch off the right side, which will give us a 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. And we are going to mat it on this paper, which is the other paper in this kit, which is Amy Tangerine Hustle and Heart from 2017. I love the other side, which is all of this, like, I don't know, paint splotches, I guess you could call it. But I also like the other side. So we're going to use this side to mat our layout. I love this branding strip actually, so I will keep that. It's got all the words on it. So let's put them to one side. They can go in our scraps folder. Okay, so very, very simple kind of layout. I love this side as well, actually. I do have more of both of these papers in my stash, I think. But if I don't, I have used 2 papers, and I can't just save paper because I love a particular side. We've just got to use it. And I like that this dark navy blue gives us another blue on top of these 3 blues. I suppose this is more green actually, but we'll call it blue. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this way. I don't know what photo to use, but I'm thinking if we have a photo here, and then I did think that we could bring in our cutter part card sort of next to it like this. I brought that in because, I don't know, I felt like I needed to bring some more of this navy blue in. So that is there. And then I thought that may sort of cover up that hello. I don't know, I'm not sure what to do. I think I need to find a photo, so let me go and do that. So I think that's going to direct where we go with this layout a little bit more. It's going to be quite a quick basic layout, just to get me back into scrapping, so I have had a few days off with not being well. So if I find the photo, then we can go from there. Okay, so I am going to scrap this, which is a photo but not a photo. And this is something that I found on Facebook. It just came up. I think a friend had shared it actually. It's part of my story, so I am going to scrap that. Something a little bit different, and it's these sort of things that are going to form part of the new series Quoted when I get round to doing that. I've matted it 5 times using scraps of paper from my scraps folder, and I am going to use this cutter part card. I'm going to tuck that under there so that we have that coming about here. Now, I like the idea of using this true story sticker, but I need to see what it's going to look like in situ. So I'm just going to peel off the back. I'm going to use that there. So I'm just going to peel off the rest of that. This is from Amy Tangerine Brave and Bold, which I am pleased to report. I have now finished one pack of the thickers, which we had in the kit. I think this is the last sticker, and then a whole pack has been used up, which is about time. And then I like this because it matches the colour of this. It's just a case of whether it's going to actually fit. We've got gold foiling on the oh no, it's not gold foiling. It looks like gold foiling, but it's not, so that's okay. So I thought we could have choose happy at the top. Let's have a look what that looks like. This is an old thicker set from One Canoe 2, I think it is. So choose happy. I don't particularly like that, to be honest. Not sure why. I've got a butterfly that I know I want to use because it matches this colour perfectly, and along with that we've got a heart, so I'm going to stick those there. I might find that this is going to be a less is less layout for me. Amazing doesn't really fit. Not with the theme of the layout anyway. And then we also have this foam sticker which says Brave and Bold, which is another one from the Amy Tan sticker. And I would like to use this. It's just a case of where it will fit. That could go down there actually. So that is the base of the layout done really. Now we could stop there, but that is a little bit, it's a little bit less is less for my liking. So I'm going to dive into my kit and let's see if there is anything else that we can pull in. So we could use one of these, obviously choose carefully, but this one could work nicely. Got 4 more of these to use. They're not my favourite embellishment from Pink Fresh, to be honest. It's the hanging banners, and I don't know, they're a bit weird, but I do want to use them, so we could have that going up here. And what we could do is we could even be a bit retro and get out a brad and use an actual brad, not just a sticker brad. And then it's just a case of seeing what else we've got really. It's quite a specific layout, so we're not going to have an awful lot that will go. So let's see what we can make work. So I've got a little tab puffy sticker from Heidi Swap that says here and now, and another heart in a slightly different shade, but that still works nicely. That's probably it from that bunch. What have we got here? These are some stickers from Vicky B. It's a kind of monochromatic but not monochromatic layout that we've ended up doing. Now, I like the idea of a filled corner up here at the top. So I'm going to chop part of this off and stick that there. I will keep that for another layout because why not? That's what we do. Some kind of wonderful when we are together. Today's moments are tomorrow's memories. Finding joy in the doing all the things. none of them really go. That's okay. Put your feet so I am here now. Okay, that's fine. So let's have a look at our sticker sheets, shall we? We do have a couple of these that would work nicely with this, so we may well use them. So I've just gone into my stash of brads and pulled out this one. This is from my mind's eye, and I liked it because it brought in another little colour, which is always a good thing. So I'm going to use my one hole punch, and we are going to put a hole about here, like so, and then let's pop this through there. And I've not used brads for a while, and I do still have quite a lot of brads to use, probably not as much as Janet from RTS. I know that she loves her brads. Yeah, I do still have a drawer full of them to use. I am also going to stick a foam pad at the bottom of this. Now, I thought so. The reverse of these is like a, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's like a silky coating. I don't like it one bit, and it's hard to get anything to stick to it. So I'm going to put that foam pad there, but I don't think it's going to stick to it properly. But we'll give it a try anyway. Whilst I was in the brad drawer, which is a big set of drawers under my desk full of random embellishments, stickers, puffy stickers, chipboard stickers, brads and all sorts, I also found this, which is Dear Lizzie from 2016, and I like these two. It says Live Today and the camera, and I thought that kind of worked with the vibe of the layout. So I am going to cheat on the whole scrap backwards and bring a couple of extra things in for this layout, because I want to, and I'm naughty. Why not? And we'll also bring in a wood button here, and then this wood button of the house here, because I do spend a lot of time at home, partly due because of this. Okay. Now, of course, we are scrapping backwards, so let's dive back into our kit. And let's see if anything is going to strike out at us to use. Still need something to go up here. Here and now could work. I'm always happy to use more wordy bits. I find that they tell a story for us and add to our documenting. So let's add here and now up. Maybe not up there. We've also got here and now here. So I'm actually not going to use that. Stick that back down, Adam. That's why you should check before you pull things off. Now we could use something. This is probably a bit too pink, which is a shame, but there we go. This one could work nicely from Daydream, just to get a little bit of something going in the layout. Let's add that there. And we could therefore add another floral up here. I think, yeah, I'm going to add that there actually. And don't have another floral. I was going to say we could add one up here, but that's okay. I'm sure there will be something we can use. Sense of humour required. Okay. That I'm probably going to take this sticker book out of the kit because I've not used much of it at all, which is a shame, but it'll just go back into my stash. That's okay. I am still pleased with the progress of this kit, which we will be going through as we move to a new kit very soon. appears to use. So I'm just having a quick browse, but I didn't think about what I would use with this. Because, you know, we don't really have scrappy supplies for the not so great stuff, do we? Everything is best day ever and happy and yay and this and that and the other. Whereas sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes it's meh, it's this, it's that. Let's have a look. Okay. We may have to be inventive. Nope, that's a bit too big and a bit nondescript. We could add some sort of Vicky magic, but I'm not sure any of that is really going to work. I guess we could say this life, because this is life, so that kind of works. So I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlap this over that sort of border piece, I guess you would say. So this, pull that in a bit. So we've got this life. I'm not entirely sure I like that. So if we do come across anything that works better, I will replace it happily. And I'm going to add a third heart down there just because the whole 3 things. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Love yourself, that would work nicely with the whole sentiment of this page. So I'm going to add that in there. It always ends up being very wordy with me. It really does. Now this would be good for adding a bit of colour to this side. So I'm wondering if we can take this tab off for a moment and layer this banner in here, then bring that back in there. So then we have some layers going on there nicely, and we could even bring in this one over the top. No, maybe not. That's fine. And then we've got the Brave and Bold sticker sheets, which I've not used much of at all, to be honest. Believe in kindness, that kind of works. No, that's too much words going on up there, Adam. What are you thinking? Nope. We've got a sticker that says ouch. I think that kind of works with this sentiment, doesn't it? So let's pop that out up there. And then that's probably going to do it, to be honest. I haven't looked at the 12 by 12s because nothing's really going to stick out. We've got this that says a beautiful mess, but I don't feel like it's going to... Okay, that works. I was going to say I don't feel like it's going to work anywhere. And then it works anyway. That's a little bit too pink. Don't mind a little bit of pink, but there is a limit to our pinkness. I like this sticker that says oof. That's the kind of vibe of this page. Oof. So we'll put that there as well. And I think that's probably going to do it. I might add one of these hearts. Let's have a look at them before we call it done. Now we do have some of these seals as well, so we could have added one of these if I wanted to. Don't know whether I do want to, but let's see. Could have added one of them up there actually. Yeah, I'm going to add one of them there. I am trying to use these up. Wonder if we could get one more in somewhere. Pop one there as well. So we've got a lot of this sort of different shades of this colour. This life, I was thinking we need to add something to that title, but I don't think we do actually. What about if we added one of these hearts up there? These are the sort of ones that you fluff up. And I'm wondering if, maybe not. But we could add one here. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll just see if we can get away with adding one down here. Don't want to overload it too much. I have used about 4 packets of these hearts, I'm not going to lie. These Sweet Rush hearts were a favourite. And I think that's going to do it. Yeah, I think it is. So that is this week's Scrap Backwards. It's quite less is less for me. But even on something that we're documenting on the not so good parts of life, we've still been able to pick out elements from our kit, which was very much a fun times, summertime kind of theme. So it just goes to show that yes, we don't have the scrapbook collections for the meh and the bad and the, you know, meh kind of days, but you can always make something work. I'm just sticking that there so I remember it's a Scrap Backwards page for when I do the layout share. So yeah, have a look through your stash. There's always bound to be something that will work. And don't forget to document the good, the bad and the ugly, because it all is a makeup of your story. And we're all about documenting our story. Not every layout has to be a photo. It can be a quote, a poem, something else. If it's part of your story, then it has a place in your album as far as I'm concerned. Some people may disagree with that, but that is the way I look at it. Thank you so much for joining me, and again, sorry it was late. I will be back with Els Saturday and Scrap Backwards next week, and there are some other things coming. September looks set to be a good month, which is great. I also have a couple of organisational videos coming up, washi tape and stencils, just how I am storing it. I'll give you a little sneaky peek at a new book that I've made. So watch out for that coming up, and otherwise have a great week, guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget to check out what Scrappy Kathy has been up to for her Scrap Backwards. I will see you all soon. Bye for now.